I'm a director of photography, or at least I like to think so. I have DP some of my friends' short film and one feature film. I mean, technically it is 41 minutes, so it is a featurette, but that's the closest I have ever been to any feature film, so I'm just gonna call it my feature film. The film is called Let There Be Breakfast Tomorrow. It is written and directed by my friend Htin, and it was never released due to some complication. Yikes. But if I'm not mistaken, it has my best work as a cinematographer at DP, if you will. So in this video, I would like to break that down, how it works and how I did what I did and my philosophy behind it, if you will. Before we jump into it, I'm just gonna give you some context. We shot this whole film on Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K, and the lens is the cinema lens set from Samyang, I think.
Hello guys, Future Me here, and I would like to add some more details. Everyone involved in this film, including me, is not getting paid. This is purely passion project, and the only expenses that we used are for food, transportation and location, and sometimes equipment. And so we have very limited equipment. And also, the photo of the lady in the film is actually the photo of our producer's mom, and we just use some like aging filter to make her look like she is older than she actually is. Alright, now back to the video.
This scene takes place at the funeral of the main character's grandma, and this grandma is the wall to him. So this is one of the breaking point for him. It is pretty grim, and I believe I used 85 for this shot, this opening shot right there. I don't remember exactly because it has been 4 years and we did not document a lot of this very well. Again, due to some complication, some of the documents are deleted. So from the start, we can see that I'm just gonna do the rec focus to the photo, and there has been a slight mantra of Buddhism happening in the background as an audio, just to hint that this is the funeral. And if you are in a Burmese culture, you kind of realize that this could be a funeral. So he will light this, and I will rec focus to the grandma to make sure that the audience know it is a funeral of this old lady. And I would like to add one more layer right there. So I would like the audience to know who is grieving. So I rec focus again to the reflection of the actor right there. So in the same shot, I establishes the situation, the location, and also who is grieving. I am really proud of this shot. By the way, this is not shortlisted. This is the last shot that I took on that day. Everything's dark now, so there is no natural light coming in. And also we wrapped up all our lighting gears at this point. So how I like this main character right there, I try to light his eyes with these candle. What is filling his face is actually the flash from the iPhone, one of the iPhone from the crew. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. That's the best I have done as a director of photography. And we cut to the second shot right there. This is also all natural. This is the second shot that we scheduled to shoot on the day. The electricity just went out while we're shooting this, so it has to be all natural. And it is about 5-6 in the evening, and it is an overcast day, so there is not much natural light to fight against with. So I crank up the ISO. The candlelight is helping a lot right there. Our main character is backlit by this natural light, of course, and also our big brother character, and he's also lit by this small candlelight, which is pretty cool, pretty neat. And we choose this specific shot because we will know that we would like to end this scene on this specific framing, so that when he grabs his grandma's photo and cry, his head is facing toward the heavenly light from the outside, and also the reflection of the candle through the photo of his grandma is helping us try to navigate to the next scene, so that we could have easier time following around to the next scene, which is the campfire scene. And also it was shot on 50mm or even 35, I think, so that we can get closer to the character without risking the framing, so that we could have this intimate moment right there. So let's go to the third shot. This is actually the first shot that we actually shoot on that day, and they were not actually sitting in the same spot as the last shot. They were sitting a little bit further back behind, and of course that painting wasn't there when we first arrived, so we just taped it right there, and it seems like it has been there for a while. So I would say good job on there. And on the background, we have 120D blasting through the window on the corridor because the electricity has not gone on yet. And also we have another 60-watt light blasting on the side to light it from this side. And it has very little diffusion to emulate the harsh light from the window. But we block off the window light, of course, and also we try to block off some of the light from our main character here just to symbolize that he is in the darkest place of his life, and if he wants to argue with his bigger brother, he has to come out of the shadow just to argue with him, and yet he falls back into the darkest shadow. And on the end, he's in the completely silhouetted, he's in the dark, and his head is just headed to the heavenly light over there to symbolize the grieving of the grandma. By no means this is the best shot in the cinema history, of course, but this, for my level, is pretty decent, and I like it. I love it a lot, actually. It's a shame that we cannot release it out to the public, or at least to the film festivals. So yeah, I'm trying to post a lot more frequently on the YouTube, so if you would subscribe to my channel, that'd be a lot of help. And as of today, my name is Happy, and I hope you are too.